Next great wide receiver at Alabama.
I couldn't even tell you honestly. All of those guys really have the greatest potential ever. Kobe Prentice, Kendrick Law, Jalen Hill, incoming kid Ryan Williams. Either one of those guys have a great potential of being something that nobody's ever seen before.
Jermaine, NFL teams ask you for one play in your college career or wherever, and like this is the play that typifies me. This is me at my best. What is that one play in yours against?
Pretty much the play I just said. It's a certain play. I have a pistol, and pretty much it just shows you have to have a lot of speed on that play. And I love running it because I love running fast, and I love running at defenders.
Best play, who's that against? Best version.
Texas.
This year?
Yes.
What would you describe as the strengths of your game?
Physicality, energy. Regardless of who I'm playing, I bring the same intensity and energy, to them in any kind of way I can. Ready to play all 4 quarters. And yeah, I really feel like my energy and passion for the game, carries me a long way.
Have you met with the Jets this week, and what would it mean like for you if you were to end up there to be able to have the opportunity to catch passes from a guy like Aaron Rodgers?
Amazing. I work out at a facility called Practice Sports Performance in California, and that's also where Aaron Rodgers is working out at. So, I've had the time to actually be around him and talk to him and really kind of build a relationship with him as well. A really great dude, and if I had the opportunity to, have that would be amazing. That would be amazing.
What have you learned from him just in your time working out together? Like, has he shared any advice about this process?
Just be yourself. Any and everybody can see right through it. Anything, any kind of persona that you're trying to hold up about yourself, or any kind of thing. So that was honestly one of the biggest things because I could understand how some people get carried away and being around this kind of environment, and holding up a certain persona that they feel like is best for the media or any coaches to see. But one of the biggest things he really prided on was be yourself, and coaches and players and league players could see right through it. So one of the biggest things I'm doing is just being myself.
What did you take away from your interview with the Browns?
They asked me what the logo was, and I told them it was an elf. They're happy because I guess people doesn't really know the logo, but yeah, it was funny to me because it was dope. Yeah.
There's so much talk about the depth of this receiver class. What do you feel like you're doing to kind of separate yourself from some of the other guys?
Like I said, I really feel like my energy and passion for the game of football really carries me a long way. I'm a physical player, and with coming with like loving the game of football, it's a lot that comes in with that. There's a lot of different aspects that you do if you love it that much. So I feel like I'm just worried about improving myself as a player, maturing in any kind of aspect, any kind of way. So I feel like as long as you have.
How are you showing these teams that energy, that passion?
Through film, when I meet them, have a lot of energy when I meet them, just kind of being myself.
Jermaine, what do you think about the new EA college football game? What overall do you think you would have been?
I would better be a 90-something. Yeah, speed better be up there as well. But hey, I think that's kind of dope. I wish it came out last year. But yeah, I'm happy for all the players, that's going to have the chance to be in that game. And I think it's really kind of crazy that they're honestly bringing it back.
Who do you think should be on the cover?
I'm sorry?
Who do you think should be on the cover?
Nick Saban.
Yeah, absolutely. You were able to sync up with. You're able to sync up with a handful of different quarterbacks. What does it take to find that chemistry, especially in the deep game, with different passers?
Playing with numerous quarterbacks. I really feel like the number one thing is really honestly building a connection with them and throwing as much as you can with them, because that honestly goes a long way. You don't ever want to just go throughout a season with just having throws with your quarterback at practice. You want to get time off the field with them. In the locker room. Just throwing with them outside of practice, and you can go out to eat with your quarterback. Just honestly build a connection with them. Like you want to understand them as a player, understand their aspect of and how they look at the game of football, how they go through their reads, and it really just it helps everybody understand.
That's it.